The strategy that I'm going to teach you in this video is by far the best 1-minute strategy in the world. I actually use it in pocket option. We're going to talk about it right now, but this strategy pretty much you can use it on anything. In fact, you can even apply it to a Forex broker if you want to, doing scalping and so on. What I'm trying to say here is that this specific strategy is actually good pretty much for everything. Let's go ahead and do that. Now, the broker, like I said, that I'm going to be using is going to be Pocket Option. What is Pocket Option? Is this broker that you see right here. Pocket Option is basically a binary options broker. It's been in the market, wow, like forever. I mean, I've been using it since 2018 and definitely the best broker, especially if you're new and if you want to trade binary, then definitely this is the broker that you're supposed to be using. I'm going to have the link to it in the description of this video for you to check it out. And more importantly, they're available worldwide. So like I said, if you want to use the exact same broker I'm using, it's going to be this one. If you want to use a different broker, you can do it as long as it actually has like all of the things that I'm going to explain in this specific video. Now, I want to start this video by sharing with you the live positions that I placed, simply because I believe that they were super interesting when it comes to the entry points and everything. I want to share these live trades with you, and then I'm going to come back and explain to you the strategy. So hopefully you enjoyed those live trades. Now, if you notice in that specific small session that I was able to have, I made like exactly, it was $10,319. $10,319. Let me see if I can find it here. I actually shared these trades on my Telegram channel, literally right here. This is the way I actually sent my trades. As you can see, I send my strategy and so on, and then I send the setups, AUD, USD. I send my profits, then Euro, GBP, GBP, AUD, GBP, JPY, and here I actually shared my final results. Why is it that I shared this with you? Because you got to understand exactly how much money is involved when it comes to this specific strategy. Obviously, my account was, at a pretty good level. I'm not even sure. I didn't think I shared it on my screenshot. No, I didn't. But my balances started at $50,000, ended up at $60,000. So it was a pretty decent balance, but it gives you the idea of the potential of the strategy. Obviously, I'm not saying you're going to make $10,000 in one day or anything like that. You already know how this business works, but I wanted to share exactly how much I made, especially because you guys love to know exactly how much money it's actually made. But yeah, it was $10,319. Now, I'm going to share with you a little clip where I explain this strategy. And this is actually super important because I explain the strategy in very detailed. Okay, so let's go ahead and learn the strategy right now. We're going to start with the first thing. I'm going to remove all the indicators and share with you how, when you open your first account, how the platform is actually going to look like. And it's going to look like this. Okay, so you're a complete beginner. You just click on the link in the description. You open a free account and this is what you're looking at, right? Awesome. The first thing that you're gonna do is actually click on this little button right here, which is an area button, and you're gonna select candles. By default, the candles are gonna be 1M, which stands for 1 minute. So the first thing that you're gonna do is actually click in there and change it to 30S. What this does is that every candlestick is gonna have a lifetime of 30 seconds, which means every candlestick that expires is gonna be a 30-second candlestick. Okay, 30S. You have different time frames, 5 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 30 minutes, up to 1 day candlesticks. Now, once you actually have that done, you're gonna add 2 indicators. The indicators are in this button right here, this little button right here. Click on it, and you're gonna select the first one, which is the RSI. RSI, it's literally right here. You'll click on it, and you're gonna leave it as default in this broker. If you're gonna use a different broker for this strategy or even TradingView, you need to actually make sure that the period is 14 and the overbought level is 70 and the oversold level is 30. Good? Fine. You can click on the close button, and now you're gonna add a second indicator on the same button right here, and the second indicator is this one right here called stochastic oscillator. You click on it, and here you need to make sure that you have these settings. K period is 14, D period is 3, smoothing period is 3. The overbought level, you need to change it. You're gonna take it all the way to 80, and the oversold level, you're gonna take it down to 20. This is SMA. Make sure, all right, I don't even know how to clarify this more. Make sure that you have these settings. If you missed it, rewind the video and place it again, okay? Make sure that you have these settings. Now, with Quotex, you can actually drag the indicators like this so that you can actually have a wider view of what's going on with the indicators. Now, how does this strategy work? How can I put it? There are so many easy ways to understand that the market moves in sideways all the time. Either going down or going up is always gonna be like jumping and dropping, jumping and dropping. But there are certain moments when the market goes too high that it needs to retract. It's impossible that it continues to go up unless it's a cryptocurrency, because Bitcoin always like jumps too much or drops too much. But a regular pair such as USD JPY, for instance, the one that I'm looking at right now, is actually going to go into a level that it needs to retract. It's just like the market has to breathe. It's just like the market needs some space to like start consolidating again. Now, that's what the RSI and stochastic oscillator actually do. They identify those specific moments when the market needs to breathe. Now, there are 2 movements of the market that we're looking at, which is called overbought, when the price goes up too much, and it's oversold, when the price drops too much. Now, we identified the overbought condition based on the 70 level on the RSI and based on the 80 level on the stochastic oscillator. Whenever the price is outside of the 80 level, like it is right here, it's considered to be an overbought price. And whenever the price goes below the 20 level, it's considered to be an oversold price. Okay, what's the opposite? The opposite is the overbought price. The overbought price basically is when the price goes outside of the 80 level. But here is where we need to have a combination. An overbought condition on RSI doesn't necessarily have to cross the 70 level. You just need to touch it or get really close to it. And with the oversold condition, it needs to go really close or touch the 30 level. When you see the combination of the 2 overbought conditions, you enter a position on the opposite direction, which in this case will be a put position. Now, this is going to be a 1 minute position. You can see right here that it's a switch time, and you got these 2 options, right? You're going to be on this option right here with an exact expiration time, and you're going to select 1 minute. So if the price actually goes all the way to this level, then you enter a put position for 1 minute. If the price goes all the way to this area, you're gonna enter a call position for 1 minute. And you can actually see that when the price actually does this, it drops. And when the price goes to the 30 level, it jumps. Simple, right? And you probably saw that on the live streaming, on the live trades that I had. So in order to share with you a real life example, take a look. Right now in this specific trade, at the moment that I entered, we're looking at the stochastic oscillator outside of the 80 level, and we're looking at the 70 level of the RSI touching or almost touching. Pretty simple, right? So when I see this, I decide to enter a transaction for what? For 1 minute. The price starts to drop, and in the end, we end up winning the position. Simple example, right? This is an example of a call position. Now here I was slightly lucky because the price had already broken the 30 level, which gave me even more confirmation to jump in. And as you can see, I entered the position. I even entered more positions because it kept on dropping. But in the end, this is what ended up happening. I ended up winning all of these positions because the price reached the level. So it needs to breathe. It needs to go back again into the zone. So therefore the price is started to push up. All right, so hopefully you learn that strategy, and more importantly, you can start applying it. I know this is a slightly short video, but before I actually leave, I want to give you a warm invitation. If by any chance you want to trade live with me, you can do so. Go to blwbinarymasterApp.com. This is the actual website where I shared my trades, literally right here. BLW Binary Master App. That's why it's called BMA. And basically here I actually share every single day my sessions, and also Pablo and Marcel share their sessions too. As you can see with live stream, they actually share their screen, the trades and so on. This is May 20th, and here I am sending my trades, profits, trades, profits, trades. This was on May 21st, right there. Boom. Then we have May 22nd here. I was even sick last week, but still I traded. And there you go. You see, all of my trades are actually being shared right now. I'm even recording this on May the 30th, and all of my trades are actually shared in this specific channel. As a matter of fact, sometimes I actually share my profits. This was right there, $10,890, $18,000, and so on. So I actually try to share as much as possible, not only my results, but also my live trades and so on. Like I said, if you guys want to be part of it, all you got to do is go to blwbinarymasterApp.com. It's actually this website that you're looking at right here. And all you got to do is pretty much choose a plan, $70 a month or $700 for 1 year. You can also talk to my Telegram team right here on this button that says talk to a live agent, and you can talk to my Telegram customer service team. So yeah, just wanted to give you that invitation. Hey, so hopefully you enjoyed the content of this video. If you did, go ahead and smash the like button as usual. Hopefully I can see you on the next video. Start making money, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.